So this is the Southern Cross tournament here. We've got Refallen in the top right as the green Protoss player, and at the bottom left we have Rake as the purple Zerg. Obviously Xel'Naga Caverns again. This is round 2. Rake did play a round 1 game, so he puts him a little bit behind some of the other players who had 2 buys. Both of these players are pretty good. Obviously I have played against Rake before and I think he kicked my ass. Obviously that's good. And Refallen, obviously, I'm assuming he's good, but I'm pretty sure he's a good Protoss player as well, playing the green at the top here. Interesting to see what happens. In the last game, we did see a forge contain. I don't think we'll see that again here, because one of the main bonuses of that is to actually get your expansion while that contain's going on, and usually that requires a bit of a wall along here. Not doing that as well. Xel'Naga Caverns, for people that haven't really played it much, is a pretty balanced map. 2 Xel'Naga watchtowers basically cover a lot of the site that you need to see from basically across the field. You can see here it just doesn't cover a little bit, so you can see armies coming, you can see a lot of sort of harassment, that kind of stuff a long way off, so it's good to capture those things. You have one natural down here, and if you break the rocks here you have a second natural here. You have a back path here. You can see here that Rake is actually checking this back path of pylons. A lot of Protoss players will put a pylon back here so they can warp in their units and do some nice harassment nice early on. We have an extractor before spawning pool here, looking like Rake wants fast speedlings, or he just wants a lot of gas early on for whatever build he's trying to go. But I'm going to take a guess and say he's probably going to go for a speedling build based on that gas. And up the top here we have a gateway going down, so we won't be seeing a forge contain, which is something a lot of Protoss are starting to do. It's quite effective because it lets you get your natural quite quickly, but it's quite risky because you can deny that contain, and if you do that and you have a forge up, no gateway, you can get killed very quickly. It forces you to spam a lot of cannons and you just really fall behind. See here the Protoss player just hanging around at this natural. Probably want to try to deny it, which is a very good move here, but based on this build here, he's probably going to have some lings up before he tries to take that natural. He'll probably go for like a 21 hatch for this build. The lings should come down with a drone and kill off that probe. If he's trying that, he's just trying to do some little cute harassment here. So he's turning around going to try and kill it, but really he's doing pretty good micro there, keeping it alive, forcing those drones to not mine, which is kind of a good little bonus you'll get at the start of the game. He hasn't lost any hull damage as well, just purely shields. Up here we are seeing a second gateway, so it looks like he's going to do a 2-gate push, or he just wants a second gateway as insurance here. 2 gateways, it was nerfed a while ago, but it's still pretty strong. You get a lot of zealots out, and honestly Zerglings really don't fare well against zealots, especially in packs and clumped up. It's hard to get surrounds on them, which is what you need to kill them. Roaches though do well against zealots, so if you can get a roach warren down, he might do well against this, or if he gets a few spine crawlers, it's probably the best way to counter it. And Cybernetic's core going down now, so probably let's sort of transition into some sort of gateway army here. Probably say with 2 gateways and a cyber core. Might even transition to 4-gate. He doesn't look like he's trying to take his natural here, so it might be trying to end it fairly early here and just do some quick harassment, and might be hindering him early on. We do have 6 lings out now. 6 lings does lose against 2 zealots. For basic rule of thumb, 4 lings beats 1 zealot, and you just basically add it up there. So you probably will need 8 lings to try and take that on. Queens are also very strong here, so he has seen this now. Well, I hope he's seen this, and the zealot's actually trying to run back. So the 3rd zealot joins. That's not a very good move there. He hasn't lost any, but he's taken quite a bit of damage on his Zerglings. Actually quite good pulling them away from the base here. He probably wants to try and stop the Zerglings from getting into his base and causing damage, but the Protoss player probably should push forward with a couple of these. Rake's just honestly playing a deny here. He just knows that the zealots could cause damage if they came in right now, and actually pulling back. Don't know why. This door was left open. It's always a good idea to leave a zealot at home when you do come out. And he's actually starting to tech up into the higher techs now, so possibly going 4-gate, may I say, maybe even 3-gate. Looks like he might be looking to expand. He has brought the probe down here. Doesn't quite have the money for it. Probably brought it down a bit early. He's actually just building a pylon. Be interested to see what he does with that. I assume he's taking the base. We'll see what happens down here. We've just got a hatchery going up. A lot of Zerglings. Now, something a lot of people don't know is a lot of Zerglings with upgrades, he's not getting any upgrades, but if you get Zerglings with upgrades, that do very well against gateway armies. If you get good surrounds and catch them in the open, you do a lot of damage. And he has actually seen, obviously he has the sight towers now, so he can see incoming damage. He has lost this one, but we've got 2 stalkers, 4 zealots coming in here. This could do a bit of damage. He's trying to get surrounds with these lings. I don't know if that's the right way. You probably want to surround the stalkers, not the zealots. Just lost some Zerglings there for no reason at all. He's trying to separate the armies. It's good. He's trying to get surrounded. The zealot. Oh, he's trying to get surrounds. He doesn't quite get the surrounds. He's microing him away. Very good micro there by Refallen. Just keeping those zealots at the front and trying to get the Zerglings to hit the zealots and stay there. Zergling micro is very good. Zergling's very fast. If you don't want to get caught, you have to make a mistake to get caught, really. This base is going up. Interesting to see what he does. He's pumping a lot of Zerglings right now. Keep in mind, every Zergling he builds, every 2 Zerglings could be a drone, so he's sacrificing his economy later on in the game by doing this. And you can see in the resource station here that you have 30 harvesters from the Protoss player against 19 from the Zerg. That is quite low. And he is getting a Roach Warren, well, 2 Roach Warrens down now. That's actually an error. There's no reason to get 2. I hope he cancels one of those. That is a small blunder. What's happening over here? Just killing Overlords off. It's good sort of map control. Overlords give a lot of the sight. It's good to kill them off whenever you can. He actually does have a very zealot heavy army here. It's quite interesting. Once the Roaches get up, and well, I assume he's going Roaches as he's gone for 2 Roach Warrens, they'll actually kill that army quite well. In fact, these Lings, there's a lot of Zerglings here. They're not upgraded. It's good to always get the 1 attack upgrade for Zerglings, I find. But if you get good surround on this, and you can actually split the units up and separate them as a ball, you can actually kill it very quickly. In fact, he's probably looking to backstab here. Look at this. He's run straight past. He has the sight tower. I imagine he saw that. Looks like we have 2 attacks going at the same time here. Gateway army coming into the main here. Zerglings going over here. There's no defense in either of them. See who does the most damage really could determine who comes ahead in this game. See Roaches come up to defend this would be nice, and the Zerglings up here just completely demolishing this expansion here. It's interesting to see who pulls back first. You need to really cause some damage here. Twilight Council going down, and it looks like the Zerg player will pull back as that natural is taken out. Will he pull back after this, or will we push on? Actually, I like to see the Zerg player do more damage. He did not kill this Nexus, which is huge. And here come the Zerglings here coming through here, getting perfect shields there, splitting up the Zerglings here perfectly. Can't quite get surround. The Zerg player knows he pulls back. But I mean, this is a very, very strong army here by Refallen. Very hard for the Zerg player to take out. He's starting to get Roaches up now, but he needs to get those Zerglings to connect with those Stalkers to really do damage. He's just trying to attack now. He's got a few Roaches up. He's starting to get some more, but he hasn't got quite enough. He's starting microing this. I think he's possibly lost it from here. He's on 1 base as a Zerg player. I don't know how he can come back from this, especially with a large gateway army outside. They do a lot of damage. A few Roaches coming up now, but it's not going to be enough, especially once these Zealots start putting damage towards this. Well, if he keeps sacrificing units needlessly like he is, I don't know how he's going to go now. There's some good kiting here by the Roaches here, just on the creep, move very quickly and can stop those Zealots from doing damage. But he's starting to get some more Stalkers in here, and Stalkers really do a lot of damage to these Roaches once they start obviously not hitting Overlords. Let's see how he can come back from this. He's down to, what, 2 Roaches now, 1 Roach, and he's just doing damage to everything. I think he's lost it from here. Rake doesn't have anything else. He's just killing probes. That's GG. He's thrown it in. Very good gateway push there. Rake really got caught out with the aggression. He pushed forward and tried to do a base swap, but they didn't really do that much damage to him and came back and got completely destroyed with his Zerglings. Too much running back and forward, not quite committing. He needed to get a good surround, and he needed to take up a bit quicker to get quicker Roaches to deal with those Zealots. Anyway, well played by Refallen, and well played by Rake as well. It was a pretty good game. Nice, quick, early push by both players. And I'll see if I can get another game, see if we can go into round 3.